Hello everyone, welcome to Yamaguchi Japan Speaking Tube Radio. I'm your host, Dr. Issa. This is episode 71st, 071. I will talk about water bottles. To be honest, I like water bottles. I have 11 water bottles. So I always choose the suitable one for that day's activities, and the temperature and the season, and depend on the and of course I concerned about concerned about their contents of the bottle. So in the first place, the most important factors of the water bottle is the water bottle is the vacuum bottle. I mean the thermal bottle. I don't know what to explain that. Anyway, there which is retain the heat or retain the contents cool. That I mean the bottle have that kind of function, and which are a little bit heavier compared to the other just a plastic bottle, but we need sometimes the contents that the liquid. We keep the liquid in the bottle cool or hot. So especially in hot weather, under hot weather, I want to drink, and I think almost all of us wanted to drink and cool, cold drink. So there is an important factor. The bottle is the bottle can, or not, if the bottle can keep the content cool or hot or not. And then the next factor is the size, of course. The size is very important, and the bigger water bottle is 2 liter, and the smaller ones is just 350 milliliter. You know, the very small one. And so we had a better to concern about that two factor, the thermos function or not, and the size of the bottle. In summer, if you go to work, and especially outside, 2 liter is not enough. I think 3 liter, 4 liters we need, but in room we need just 2 liter is enough. I think, even if the very hot summer, and if it is enough, if I found it is enough, and we drink, and I drink all of the contents of the 2 liter bottle, we can just buy some the plastic bottle water or something from vending machines. Vending machines there are everywhere. Vending machines are everywhere in Japan, to be honest. But of course we have to pay money, 150 yen. I think Western people it is not so expensive, but yeah, of course it is reasonable to bring the water bottle if we have to buy the 2 liter soft drink from a vending machine. We need almost 500 yen. So, but after drink 2 liters of cold water, we don't need much of them, and just one 500 cc milliliter bottle is it's enough, but yeah. And anyway, it's very good for the economy, and yeah, that we can save plenty of money if we bring the water bottle every day. But during summer season, 2 liter, especially the very hot season, hot terms, we bring 200 meter 2 liters, sorry, 2 liters bottle, 2 liters bottle, and with some kind of yeah, the water plus some kind of I don't know, in Japan it is a sports drink which contains a kind of good for absorb the water and to hydrate, and you know. So I wonder how to explain what word do you use? Just wait a minute. I'm checking their my dictionary. Sports drink in English. Sports drink is okay. Yeah, according to this dictionary. But yeah. Okay. Anyway, so there is a kind of powder. There we can get it is available in stores and supermarkets. I use, of course, I have to buy the for that powder to put into their water and to bring the water bottle, which is of course has thermal function. But in autumn, 2 liter is a little bit too heavy and bigger, too much bigger. And so I want to. I bring and just 1 liter thermal water bottle with thermal functions, and so and in winter, the cold season, we use I use the 50 milliliter or 0.5 liter thermal functions water bottle, and we put green tea. I put green tea in that bottle, or sometimes tea, just tea, herb tea or something, and sometimes I drink coffee, especially in my apartment. It is, to be honest, I'm using the smallest water bottle, which is with some of the functions. That is 0.35 milliliter for coffee. Yeah, it is very good because I can use, I can make some coffee, and so 350 milliliter, and but I can't keep their coffee hot, so it is very difficult to pour in their in a cup. Cup cannot keep their water hot for a long time, so it is very it is very good idea, I think, and I always do, to make coffee and put the coffee in there that thermal functions bottle, 305 milliliter. And so here I pour the coffee into cup when we drink, and the amount is a little bit. It is very good to the water bottle with thermos function keep the coffee very hot for a long time, and I can enjoy a long time hot coffee without just once I make coffee. It is very good, and this water bottle is for only coffee, because coffee make the bottle put the bottle the smell of coffee, and there are some kind of stain, coffee stain, the black brown, and it is very difficult for it is uncomfortable to use a bottle for the other drinks. The other drinks observe the coffee smell and the coffee stain, and so it is not clever idea to use a water bottle for coffee to use another drink, and especially the very the soft and subtle taste drink, and clear colored drink. It's just very good idea. It isn't good idea. Sorry, it isn't good idea. So I use 305 milliliters that bottle for only coffee, and I rarely bring them in to the outside. Just I usually use it in my room. So so I have introduced the thermal functions water bottle. I have already four bottles. I have now introduced 4 bottles, and to be honest, I have 2 other bottles, which is for the green tea only bottle, and the thermos bottle, but it has a kind of a cup. It is also useful, but I recently don't use that for. It is sometimes rent a friend, or maybe it's very rare. But 4 years ago I used the bottle with cup. It is very good to if there the contents of the drink water is too much hot. I can use a small cup which is put in their bottle to cool the tea or something. It is very good also. And anyway, I would like to introduce the other type, which is a non-thermos bottle, which is just a plastic bottle, and I use the bottle which is made by Nalgen. They made in USA. Nalgen bottle, which is a maker for laboratory goods, laboratory bottles, but which is also for sell their the water bottle. And this water bottle I'm grabbing hand here now. I grabbed now. So air, which is the 1 liter Nalgen bottle. The color is glow green, and I also have the much smaller one, the 500 milliliter Nalgen bottle, which whose color is blue, and there is a very good for the sub water bottle, because the thermos thermal vacuum bottle are heavy and usually made of metal, stainless, I think, and I don't want to bring their metal bottle, two metal bottle. Bring two metal bottle in one bag, because they're which scratch they scratch each other if they're I bring their two bottles by bicycle, and small scratches, and I don't like it. So it is very good to bring their metal bottle and as a sub bottle, metal bottle, and their now again plastic bottle as a sub bottle. So it is I can adjust. Today is a little bit hot, and I can 1 liter. 1 liter is, maybe it's not enough, but I don't want to bring a 2 liter bigger bottle, because 2 liter bottle are a little bit difficult to drink. A lot of trouble, a little bit trouble to drink, because 2 liter bottle is very heavy because it contains 2 liter 2 liter of liquid with a little bit heavy, 2 kilometer plus the bottle's weight. So it is a little bit trouble to hold the bottle just one hand. So I have to bring the both hands to grab that bottle. It is a little bit it isn't smart, I think. So 1 liter bottle is I can handle with just one hand, and so I like 1 liter thermal bottle, vacuum bottle, and but if the weather is very hot and a little bit I think it's not enough for the whole 1 day activity. So in that case, I bring the 1 liter or half liter Nargen plastic bottle, and I can put the both in the same bag, because one is plastic and one is metal, and it is much safer compared to the two stainless bottles. Two stainless bottles sometimes scratch each other, and the paint is damaged. So that's why I have a lot of water bottles, and I can choose. And today is this one and this one. Well, today is this one, and using the coffee for this one, and using the coffee bottle for coffee, and then I can enjoy the coffee all day in the room, and so it is very interesting, and I like that kind of not gadget. I think just two water bottles. So someday I'd like to introduce my water bottles, and I have two Nargen bottles, and there are two thermal bottles, two liter, 1 liter, and 5 half liter, 2 half liters bottles, and 2 0.35 liter bottles, and 8 bottles, I think. But it is very good. I like, and I would like to introduce their bottles with pictures of something one day. Okay, this is Speaking TV radio, not TV, and unfortunately I cannot show them. Okay, Thank you for listening to Speaking Tube Radio. Have a nice day. Balete.